in 2028. 5. Support for the winner. We commit to diligently and conscientiously work to support the winner of the party's presidential primaries, both during the 2028 elections and in securing a sweeping or working majority in the next parliament of the Republic of Ghana. The support will be aimed at achieving the overall success of the new patriotic party. Enforcement mechanisms. Any disputes or violations of this MOU will be subject to resolution within the party's established internal dispute resolution mechanisms in accordance with the party's constitution. This MOU shall be in effect from the date of signing until after the 2028 general elections. Thank you very much. Shall we give copies to the contestant each? Kindly pass on to the next one. Each one.
Ebusia Fanunti Peace Party and Rada wo signing ye no ebi ana ye de abesomo ewo kase no so nemra wo mode wo nseme ba wi ye no ana dom kuma no ba no dani onmonyamfo Alexander Afenyo Markins akopie mu ewo afutu eye mrahye bedwafia wo no ana wo ye mrahye bedwani ewo ho wo no so edi tu dwa wo chem se ensem we wo de kwama grassroots a wo mo ewo NPP amenu okonmu se hwe na primaries a mo de be hihye so bibia ama ne ho kwan ma wo mo amfa bibia be fa ne soma basabasa ye entimi MPM ewo abato na hyase ani na wie ye manuti obibia mo ne hombodin se edane dru ho a wo mo behwe ma asumdwe mapa etimi APM ewo ho nsem we ana onmonyamfo Alexander Afenyo Markins won so wo de abetudwa.
Refuse to be used as instrument of division. Let this peace pact be more than ink and handshakes. Let it be a covenant with delegates, with this tradition, and with the people of Ghana. That is this party, that this party will be worthy of another opportunity to serve. And that united, it will equip the mighty minority to fearlessly defend the Republic of Ghana.
Anunti onmonyamfo Alexander Afenyo Markins wono anode nsemwe etudwa wosan editudwa biema wo chem se wo mo de nkebe ya wo mo masumdwe mapa unity embremu ewa party mu ye papa na no eya de bia ebeboa ma bato ya mo de be hihye so yetimi akoso totin anunti wo mo hwe bibia se asumdwe na wo mo ehhwehwe se no ebekoso wo mo primaries a wo mo de be hihye so emu Alexander Afenyo Markins ne nsem no ebi eni
the cause of division. Let's note, the history of this tradition teaches us a simple truth. Whenever the NPP is united, it is formidable, and whenever it is divided, it bleeds, and Ghana pays the price. Remember the 1979 election, the PFP and the UNC. The rest we all know. Factionalism may energize internal contests, but it weakens the party's capacity to win national election and to govern effectively. And I was saddened hearing that the respected Professor Frimpong Boateng saying publicly that he did not vote in 2024 elections. This is what division can do to us. It's unfortunate. Unity is not a slogan. Unity is conduct. It is a discipline to disagree without destroying one another. The humility to accept outcomes we may not like. And the maturity to place the national project above personal disappointment. Every single insult traded, every unsubstantiated allegation, every attempt to demonize a rival today becomes a weapon in our opponent's hand tomorrow.
Adeshima Menuti Semwe Anna Dom Kumano Banu Deni Onmonyamfo Alexander Afenyo Markins wono so wɔde abeto dwa no pɛ yɛde bi aba abesomo ɛwɔ kaseɛ ne so na emra wɔde ne sɛ mɛbɛ wiye no anna ɛyɛ onmonyafo Hackman Owusu Agyman wɔyɛ chairman edema the New Patriotic Party NPP ɛyɛ Council of Elders no so ɛde abeto ɛyɛ presidential aspirant ni na anim sɛ hwɛ na wɔn amom ho kwan ma presidential election committee na na sɛ allegations bi ankoso ɛwɔ abato ni mu ɛsɛ wɔn tena sidi na bibia ɛkoso ɛwɔ asumdwem na no ɛyɛ ade bi a ɛbɛboɔ mu yie papaapa ɛwɔ wɔn contest a wɔn de bɛhyehyɛ so no
with all the candidates to refrain from making accusations against the committee or the party after the elections. Such actions, particularly when emotions are high, can undermine confidence in the party and erode the unity we have worked so hard to build. Leadership demands responsibility, restraint, and a commitment to the greater good of the party. The ceremony and the memorandum of understanding to be signed today are therefore not mere formalities. No, they represent a solemn pledge on your part to place the party above the individual ambition. The party is supreme.
Ebusuafo wasan edit dwabia ma watchem say eye aspirant na so mo hyeche say ebia wo mbefa private security agencies bi abato enu a eno ade bia emwa enu ti adesrede ana odi otu omo enim say wo mo hwe na bibisa na say wo mo hyeche bibisa wo mo enjoy na eno ade bia betimi akofa basabasa ye ede abeisan say abato na hyase ni na yeye no eye mpanifo ankasa ahwe ama security agencies ahodo a wo mbeba dwumedie na ase no wo mo de nhyehyɛ pa egu kwan manu nti obestro mo sɛ wo mo ntwe wo ho enfree private security agencies bia wo mo kofa ede aba no wo mo ntwe wo ho emfa enfree mo.
For private security arrangements, trust in the system that we have collectively built over the years, which is essential for preserving peace and order. And for that I say, if any of you have any macho groups, have any people who are going to give us problems, I say dismantle them now. Dismantle them now. From 1992, we have always conducted our internal elections without problems. And I'm hopeful that this time too it will be.
Adeshima Benuti Semwe and Ora Hackman Owusu Agyman or your chairman Edeba the New Patriotic Party a year Council of Elders one anodin Semwe abetuja yensu yedibi ababe sumo na mba wodine seme bewe yeno anna Ghana man penny dada nana adudankwe kufuado enso edin sembi eto eye Inspector General of Police Era Christian Tete yo no se wonhwe masumdwe mapa entimi enkoso wo eye wo mo primisa wo mo de be hyehyɛ so nti we de eye charge na ode bɔ ne sɛ wonhwɛ masumdwe enkoso ewa abato no emu sɛ ne be ya ebeboa ma abato no ebetimi akoso tote ewo my Ghana ha man pani dada nana adodankwe kufuado ne nsem no ebi eni.
There are reassuring signals that the proceedings of 31st January 2026 will be conducted in peace and security. IGP will count on you and your men and women to do a good job. Ladies and gentlemen, our party did not begin today, even though a handful of us were privileged enough to be around in its early days. It did not begin yesterday. Its roots go back to 1947 with the formation of the United Gold Coast Convention, UGCC, from which the Dankwa Dombo Busia tradition proudly draws its lineage. At that founding moment, a clear and principled decision was taken. Leadership will be determined by the ballot, not by force, intimidation, or intrigue. George Alfred Park Grant was unanimously elected president and chairman. J.P. Dankwa and R.S. Blay became vice presidents. R.A. Awona Williams served as treasurer. The other members of that inaugural executive committee were Edward Akufo-Addo, Emmanuel Obeche Bilante, J.W. de Graaf Johnson, John Sybil, and Kwabena Kessie. They were men of strong views and strong personalities, but they were united by discipline, mutual respect, patriotism, and an unshakable belief in orderly democratic process. From that beginning emerged a lesson that still guides us today. While the ballot must decide who becomes what, the true test of our internal democracy lies in the conduct of winners and losers alike, before, during, and after the contest.
Adesima benu ntima mpeni dada Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo wono anode nsem we abetudwa yenso ye de bi aba besomo ye free sansem na eduwa consent from there Inspector General of Police Era Christian Tete Yohono wono so e de abetudwa wo de adehye kwa mo bibia wo my Ghana wo chese eye abato nim wo mo mpe private security bia e wase se wo macho man bia wo bebo we chidom no de bida wo mo ebehwe ma Ghana eye security agencies no wo mo abeduma ye papa e wo se no nti wo mo se private security bi wo a eye ade a wo mehwe ma Ghana mra no eni sankrofo no edi ne senia esefata Christian Tete Yohono awoye IGP e wo my Ghana han wo no ana wodin semwe abetu eja.
The caution is that we will not entertain any parasecurity at the police station. We have heard a lot, social media and others. And sometimes some of the leaders of the party have forwarded some voices to me to let me know that some group of individuals are planning to deploy macho men. Please, we are cautioning that the police are more macho than the macho men you deploy. And that when it comes to the stage, that these macho men will not take advice from the caution that is given them. And they come to the police station and then we arrest them. I'm pleading. Nobody should call me. The word is that police is ready. And so we are giving you all the assurance that we'll do our work peacefully and then we'll contribute heavily to make sure that at the end of the day, the one you want to be the presidential candidate who you want to let the person stand for the NPP party will come out victoriously under a peaceful security arrangement.
Ebusiafo enu some way anna Era Christian Tete Yohono awoye Inspector General of Police e wo my Ghana ha no wono so wode abetudwa ye gina ni nseme so na ye twa ye ho akogya aboa from krato abaye ba nsem no ye beto aso edi amo.
Yo, I'm for and then your mama papa at the bar, a KFM musical shopper. You told me, no, who free a Kumasi Malcolm that Damono, a sunny at the bar at Dumuno, Sabran Udu, a Sambra Junction, Sambra Hotel, Quantana Sope. Now shop on any Sambra Hotel and the Dinja anymore. Would the free Sambra Hotel, a wool sunny at the co, Nankani and Hagan Hono, Annie, a hot and a KFM musical shop. Dear Tosumi, no, yet be no fofro. Now, dear Ekani said, then feed dear papa a timiche. The Odia sorry, dear Udi grow agro ahudo. Juma dear be a woody over here a young fiddy musical instrument piano. A KFM into a say Ghana Muntie Asante Mai Muntie a KFM musical shop. Anna Sabre, yet be no fofro Monochai. A war prepare the second suite. Ufri old Malcolm down na wo sane ede ko adum no. Ane udu Sambra Hotel kwantane so. Na wa dane on sani faso. Oho ana KFM Musical Shop yi ewo. Yene Sambra Hotel ana ehwe animo. Ye twa abrebia.
Gina mese. Se meye proud ana se meye dwa. Me free. Kumasi edun KFM instrument store. Obi bisa sa se bo men fo dia what to no woni sida. What dey near my papa? Ejira woni na what to say yes. What to no. Bibi aka wakoma. Ni nyina free KFM instrument store Kumasi edun. Se mi tra na me to no ma mi ti nya ho mi ka fi se fi papa mu anim na mi kina no. Wo betra ye ko ma ya do se kana twa nanka kana ensemfu ayi.
Medogbena mi Ghana duko do ajaple ho duko kata. Mi echo nyanyi adevena mi cho Talent Microfinance Limited Gajadopa. Mi wona susu savings, adishare, school buafo, cashback, ple bubwa okata. Nenyebe egajom de mi agbo la letie to megbeko ateun aho gadodo. Kenenyebe egajom vivi la nenyebe o gahia ola atenwa ava de ogai kene hia fa.
Tanenyebe mi foncho mi afa jomu yo kenye mi afa gadodo nyawa. Business loan elemiashi, church finance elemiashi, salary loan elemiashi, eye bubo li kenye personal loan. Nenyebe mi foncho business loan a enye gadodo ikemie nana asichalao. Nenyebe washigba keke alum eleswe we have talent. Mi pekpegede nwo nenye wo shigba lesua na woge wo kekegedeji to talent pomonu ome nenye be mi ponchu mi afa salary loan a enye gado mo mi ke mi huna mi afa jirudu dollar nke ga nyo he ya va talent wo pay slip pe bank statement ye kwenye wi hia o na kokko ho salary loan le rate mi to keke akeji church financier personal loan va nenye habobo masori hama eji fufofo sankuo jitao olila ashibobwe kekeake mia flegeno na nohem v choji nto jinwade vare kwereka mpopo kai ganyu heya talent kuna po heya ole chagbagba na do tare talent bena wo gado monwa anobobwe nami akpenami
etibe ya nyafi ke talent la
Talent Microfinance Jengo Ameganshpe ape Letina Tejipo Hotami.
Miape Kapomoye 050-129-1298. Allo 050-128-9119. Talent Oga Kwamanu Banto.
Talent Microfinance, your channel of wealth.
Adeshimamba yesan mamuina kwaba edamwase sano pe muguso etmu TV ho amhwe no so pe mu kase wo KFM TV ne so mekoso e kai wo sano pe nsem no echego ewoye abe fontintam video ne so Facebook and YouTube KFM TV gye channel to betimi ahwebi na wa share na wa like na wa dwenche ne so die guase ama me kama meto ansem ne so e dia ama odi atememofo a wo mo ewo berekuso kitase anu wekwapem mantemo de abetudwa wo mo extra binding in penny for say kebeya wo mo hwe na wo mo akwan ase invest en fie bebre no wo mo emfancy ese mo we say se kwan ase ade a ha mo ye papa pen mo musika sem nkoye esan mo mapomuden enkoye no nti mo hwe abinding in penny for say won hwe no wonye bibi emfanfa wo mo na no anenam so ma mrahye bedwane a wogina hode ma de hye ya wo mo wekwapem south abaton peso so Monya for Laurentia Jawonu enso ede boshe kese kwa mo se wo mo nko makoma nto mo yem na 2028 enko na ewie ye de na mo abehwe sa kwan no ede amom no mo siesie bibia ede amom semwe ana Laurentia wode abetu eja.
Member of Parliament, I have a lot of information on this road, and I know the commitment from my government. In fact, the award Sayen Kwanyakoshe has been captured under priority road. And in the idea of the map bank, and as this government, every young wage. Now, me assure say, from now on, open time plan, this government, ever connery, not pine, Yagusuquota, and the amount for and persuasion. I'm away now. In fact, the idea of the year campaign year pa, the bone with the rule, pen the brain, and more mouth for whom ye ain't here say, over sounds are now one MPP, if you're going to at the NDC Abebanso. And it's now my bay MP, and we're going to yes, campaign, yes, promise you. Now, so you make say, baby, I'm a tunnel. I can't promise, say, how we obey at the amount for one, not when you're out. And it's many animal war breakfast. Many animal war, Abinia, many animal war, Domi, Comet, Edify, Agent, a you. I could see it as let's run with you. So, when you're trying, in fact, when you're or trying won't be brave. Now, maybe I am penny the moon train be brace. I want to one moon train be brace. No mamma break a crack. Namration was a pound with your pay. A man need you any Matayam Abba. Am I what to me? A communion must intend. Am I Yarawa at the Kumuno? A perform. And as a brass. Am I want to do a pound with me about finding view about the trauma. Me a more FM. Me for pines, and into me. To me, cousin made that old pine one. I married that old pine one. I'm a Miss Shamubosse. Mekosway to my thing. At the one more pines. I'm a yin. I want to about my shooting.
Adeshima Basa enso anna tibemufa wo mo enso wa blekuma fan mo kendra da wo mo so edi oye trebi ehihye so wo my Ghana han na nya asem keto wo mo chese wo mo akwan a asai be senfie bebre no eno so aban ebunani egu so a won peso be bibia ede afa ho ede amom no enenam so mo so wo mo de sa oye che jenjenje we wo mo de hihye so ho sa wo mo share Ghana ban ene ni penifo se tesi ade mredu se wo mo timi twa woni ede be hwe wo na sa akwan wo mo eye edemawo.
What is me be youth na wo fan mo ko bi tse me se mi ni wo ho na ya hwe ni mu a ya trotro aba assembly ha se wo mo nya kwan ni mayen enya aben ya wo ba yi na first time media ya tro bi bisa aba ha. We've been writing it. We've written about 3 already to government ba ye a wo mo ko nti enne no they say yes sound trouba na kwa say kwanse no ase echi no no ani busu esa eduane die gu manaso busu aye nkwan wo na say enko hwe ene saade aye be nante we ye peaceful protest na yaba na ye de ade sede aba betum penifo ani nti ene no ye nante ba ya na eye petition aye de bre honorable MC say woman nto aban no sense aban na ye kwan say woman ma ye kwan na maye e kwan no achedodo aban wo ye niema bebre ene kwan ya wo pese mo yi no fanok enko ba ne se ye be fimu ana ye mfa ye nka budget no nti wo so mo de ye su ka budget no na ye su ye bitafo nti ye ba ha no mo wie ya na se no pe ya ma chese ye na nti si nyina eno
Ebusi afan se mat memufo ede wo monsem ebe wiye no ana municipal chief executive ede Magan Central Emmanuel Adote wono so ede boshe kese ede komo mo se de o makan wate na ya de obema aban ene ni mpenifo aso ate na se kwan no wo ma behwe ebesiesie ede amawo.
Amen. Yo. Eji mene assembly paying for and say, yeah, Reverend, near Okain in Bro 14 Okain in and he said, but say yam fixi farm road no anami boa enti bia one thing ya rebe e kan yin an say o si road that yam fixi e no heart mamifo no ejumayefo mo wo farm haye enti yen so nyame adom yen saka krata no em say ye bra Karim estati ye no or ye declare say for road construction funding source no every central government enti magical that we no me frɛ ye municipal road engineer na yakɔ Greater Accra Regional Urban Roads office ewa Masama na ye di kata na ye amo but before then no me buy no municipal road engineer no yakɔ round yatro 13 major roads in the central the roads in the dozen but one is abind here or ye eja edima obia enye oliga central enti ye won say chori nyina e de ko we may not even get response for one t it's a 13 major roads na me cha de farm road no e ka 13 major roads we may see here de ko ye no and happen so Mr. Mwamunti money panel kasano eyedi etielu eti mostly peaceful work say peaceful work there should be a peaceful discussion eti miso me won kwan say nyemu kan nyina no me ya no na face mama mo update mamu ye hey meaning say you just want me to receive and you go is that the case exactly eti muntie mi pa Mr. Mwa
Additional Benuti Municipal Chief Executive Edimaga Central Emmanuel Adoti wono anode nsemu ya betudwa no pay yeso ye bi ababa somo e wokase no so ye do every sansem no mo na no pay ye do akonsem from there Chief Executive Secretary Edima Bureau of Ghana Languages Ebenezer Ahiato wono so ede adesede to stakeholders ahodo a womo ewo my Ghana senkebe ya womo hwe na sponsorship enkoso ewo eye nipa dodo na mu na eye Ghanaian languages no womo nsua se ne be betimi aboa ma womo timi achiade ewo Ghana esukuls ahodo a ewo my Ghana esanse okọ school ahodo no ma eye languages ahodo ana womo chechefo womo ho akwatwe ewo my Ghana ha womo stress senkebe ya womo hwe na sponsorship entimi brasa de no se ne be ya ebeboa ma bibia no Ghana education system no eno so ebetimi afane into mapa efra.
There has to be deliberate effort from all the major stakeholders, and I know some of the groups are doing that. They are sponsoring people to go and read the languages. Some are doing it. So for us as the Bureau, we respectfully would urge all Ghanaians, the major players, the stakeholders, to make a deliberate effort. You see, all of us are involved because we want to preserve our languages. So if we don't make the effort, because you see, at the end, if there are no teachers to handle the language, I'm sorry, nothing will happen. So let's come together. Let's call people, let's invite people to make sure we sponsor children. We sponsor, I recall, the MP4, in fact, the Minister of Communication was appealing to the GES to post, for instance, he is Dangbe, to post Dangbe teachers to where Dangbes are. And because especially when you sponsor and they complete the school, obviously GES will be doing that. So that is our appeal to everybody.
Yeah, they were concern from there and the day I bet you just say a driver for one more juma or kwashiman or doko any so to import them ho dodona edge fair and no any say one more edge no and then nam suma se sia de nsa asosan kofon mu a ye mbeche say eye Ghana mra no enu omo bedi ni se ne fata pan esan say omu ntimi fa Ghana mra ensho omo nsem na omo nye de omo pe e wo my Ghana say no omo che say na enti a omo soso eye a wo mo gigi sa sika ni nyan say abibia wo mo nam kwan so aposifo hio ho a won beji kakra fu woni no ma hodon kitinkiti bia wo mototo no eno enenam so ma wo mo soso wo mutimi de sa hihye we egu kwan mo asesi ade ensa etimi aso wo mo
yeah, the sun says there, I know it. It is cow and for the Bissau, almost spare parts. Mukoto, and also break. It is pressure in our general spare parts, and the pressure also empires. It is cow and for the demand. Say, yeah, professor scanner man, yes, or medical. It is yellow sir, a boy bed load this radio, or bed circle, not no one about 65 and 70 cities. It will do straight, you know, nothing. It's a one more yellow vessel doctor. Yeah, to understand the NS can, there's a 80s and 90s. Open one, not be fine. Would you be sure? What's up? So, yeah, no prayer need station. I had the one say, well, one, yeah, today. Yeah, Obasa, it is, yeah, Epobano, in Nigeria, I was so kind for the show. And the money, yes, I got, says, no, 5 million, 6 million. Rolling up with car 3 seats, no, yes, 3 million. Walodu ba 65 cedi oban ma anya nipa say no be kola some benya sa say 3 million so be to fu ewum sa ban na ye na fam de ye nya ye ji but ye pam chew aban na chew oni de o ma na bo so kan so no o mu price na mu na fam kwa na dwade fo na ma no moto no mo so mu na fam no bia ye na fam de e bo aban no iti ye pam chew mu ye sa de na e bo ye
si ba jom si o match mo na de na e ko si
ye wum ne sa no pa we. Yes, started Juma and a power, and I'm fire for short, and a match. The Modiaba, it is almost only a better court. It is a no year pop my initials on your factory. No, dear, here, Cano, you know, dear, children, your mind. Near soon as you be mother. And no beer, and yet I deserve a book of my number. Then ya beer is all beer enough family.
Ebusiafo emma wadene se mebeye no ana National Guard Commander Edma Ghana Private Road Transport Union eye Drummond ekwo no so eden se metu dwa wo chem se sisi ade wo mo ebehwe ma passengers a wo mo etwa mo kwan short ene na fe no mo ojebro so no wo mo ahwe ma emrano eni o mo die papa na pa emu se nipa nsia de sisi ade aban ensa etimi aso
We use a different strategy in doing the job. Yesterday we used a different form and today we've changed it again. This morning what we started was from Sotun, that was the first stop. We end at Kwashima. And then we place one guard at Sotun and then we place one at Kwashima. And then the third one is at Odoko. So when you start, the first one will give us information that car number 1 has moved from center coming to Kwashima. So when it gets to Kwashima, Kwashima knows that car number 1 has come. So he also alerts. The moment Kwashima ends, which means you have to turn back and go to Sotu. But if you move forward, Odoko, Kaneshi, which means you are doing the short job. So the second center will communicate to the last one at Odoko. And then he will finally get you when you get to Odoko. Then we arrest you. So that was the strategy we used to do.
Okay, sir. So what happens to these? How many are they? And what happens?
6 drivers today.
Yeah, what happens to them from here?
From here, we're giving them to the police, Odoko police, to prosecute them and then we continue.
And what message you have for all drivers in Accra who are driving?
The message I have for them is, I believe what is going on, they are aware, they are hearing of it. So if it will be better, they must stop. Else,
Ebusiafo enu tinsem we ana GPRT yumpeni for enso de abetudwa ye de bi ababesom anope ye gina mo nsem so na amada ne me ho sema ba me ba me de nsem no ekọ edwadi. Yade nsem no ekwa edwadie mu dia eye President Adema Oil Palm Development Association of Ghana eye Paul Kwabna amane no so ede abetudwa wo chim se wo ma ban eye na wotwemienu se won fa hwe na eye nkofo abribia no mo fa kwan bo ne so de ngo efri eye oman foforo mebepie mu ewo my Ghana han wo mo enjanye sa wɔn adwuma no wɔn bɛhwɛ ma ɔyɛ kyɛ kɛseɛ akɔso yie papaapa mo kyɛ sɛ saa deɛ wɔ ɛkɔ so no ma wɔn soso ɛyɛ local fo no wɔn adwuma no ɛkɔ fam yie papaapa no ti aban ana sɛsi adeɛ wɔn de wɔn ho ɛbɛdan mo sɛ wɔn hwɛ na wɔnyɛ bibibi ɛfa ho ɛma wo.
The president of Oil Palm Development Association of Ghana, OPDAC. I'm on a nationwide tour. I want to understand the situation of the smuggling going on because most of our members have been engaging me and the team that it has become very worse. Worse is that in the sense that today when you go to the market, you will find fried oil that we know in the market. It's flooded with 90% of smuggling goods. You won't find King's oil in the market. You won't find Golden Drop. You won't find Hayat. All these brands are normally produced in Ghana, and they buy the CPO from our members at Kede, Trifu Praso, at Aguna Nkwanta, Nopam and Cook. You know, if you are not buying, definitely the farmer will be affected. And today, as I'm talking, farmers are losing discount price close to 1 billion Ghana cedis. Discount. When they sell at discount, because these people cannot sell, they are losing 1 billion Ghana cedis a year. If they can't sell at all, they are losing almost 2.6 billion. The smallholder and the independent farmers. This is what they are losing. And today, when you go to Kede, they are even fighting GOPDs because they are not buying their fruit. The situation is becoming a national security threat. If government don't know, if this one continue, almost 1 million people will lose their job. That's what we need to think about as a nation. Those who are benefiting, we are telling them, if government doesn't do anything, this is 3 years fight. If government doesn't do anything, we are giving them 14 days. All the GRA offices within our catchment area will bring all the fruit there. Stay there until they solve this problem, because we won't allow this to continue again. We are not going to fund government to do this again because they are taking taxes, they are taking fees from us. We are not going to give government any money because it's their responsibility, which is customs and GRA. We are very, very key to make sure that they solve this problem once and for all. Thank you. The 14-day begin today, because I'm beginning my 14-day tour, and at the end of the 14-day tour, they will see 1 million people who benefit on this industry demonstrating against government.
Ebusuafo enunti same way and a president Edema Oil Palm Development Association of Ghana where they abetudwa yenso ye de bi abesom ye gina ne nsem so ne adane ho sima ba ye ba ye de nsem no ekọ enigede. Ya demo ekwa ni jede nsemu dia Ghana nyumtini abrante ye ba ne nyumto wo my Ghana ha obo ne homodin wo mu ye papa kwesi ata ana meka ne ho asemi na wode nsem bi abetudwa mpanifu ahodo edima eye ne group yi wo chese eye Glen Boaten ene ne members ahodo a wo mu ewo grind up challenge team ne mu no wo chese abibia ne intimidation sikajeje ene noma bebre ekoso ewo sa group ne mu a wo no kwesi ata wonti ase de biada isa se no enya ade a eboama ne music career no etimi ekwanim ye papa edema na watchem se sika wo mo eche se wontua efa momwansa ono aka se etimi yisu ni mfoni ne noma bi ewo ne nwum no wo mo che se ontua $150,000 efa momo ne no ana o che se sade no ade a ha ne ye papa isan se efitima wo sha ase a wo ne grind up challenge mi eye adwuma enya ade a wenya kobo da makra wonya bi efa nto na bibian wakoso a eyiska ewo my Ghana wo chese eno eyade bia emboa ne music career no eno nti kwesi ata wo no so anope ni nsema wo de abetudwa no ebi anayeso ye de ababesomo ewo no so pemo kase no eso no yegina kwesi ata nseme so ne de anopa kase no yedninia aba na wie nsem no na edoso ye papa na de di mo akotine ebi anese eya endoda ana presidential aspirant edema NPP amenu kono wo mode wo mo peace part sign no ehihye so wo my Ghana ha no pay so ye di bi ba ebesom wo sa enso so no pay ye de wo ekopiem ewo breku so eye kitase timemufo enso twemu se aban enhwe na won siesie wo mo akwan emfa mom ne no eyade bia ebebo mu yie papa pa no so yede mu nsem yede ebeso mu yede dwede nsem eka ho edema sa enso so ananije de nsem no kwesi ata enso ede nsem bi ebetudwa efa grind up chaletim no ehwan no so yede mu nsem yede ebro we ne nsem ne afoforo pi anope yebo ano ayede beso mu se no so pem mu kase wo KFM TV ne so yebeda yabo afo ase KFM Music House Center Dadaba Tech Hub and a Talent Microfinance anope okenkan fo awotemi kano edin ameje so ene mami esin kuma yakramu ina